going to jump over the next one.
Totally,
Nice.
totally. And while Shin was able to get away with a lot of seismos, what he wasn't looking for was the ground dash in, where Jiwa got a lot of mileage. He didn't have to jump in. He didn't have to walk in. He simply just dashed into Shin's range and was not getting counterpoked out of it.
And next up we have Julio with the coaching of one of three Trinity. Brent is cool versus Vagabond.
Right. And this is going to be the exact same matchup we just watched, Ken versus Nakali. We'll see how different it is. Julio and Dark Jiwa are quite different players, I would say.
Oh, definitely.
Julio much more high octane, I would say, than Jiwa in general.
I can completely see that. I see that 100%. And each with their respective coaches. I like how it starts off. Nice support by Ralph there. Another Texan.
Right. I would say Julio is probably the most Californian person I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, he's super. And you got to remember, I'm not from California. I met Julio, and he's like, yo, he's mad chill. But he's definitely one of the most Californian
How
people
many
I've ever
hellas in the
met.
first sentence, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Really, really cool guy. I'm excited to see him here. He knocked me out in winter bracket, so I'm hoping he can avenge me here.
The avenge me. Julio laughs. Now,
Hey, I was waiting for you.
Now, the thing is about this matchup, it can be played very different because of the Trinity. Julio plays very different than Brent is cool and Chris Tartarian, another like Ken mainstay. Vagabond is very, very, very astute. He's aware of what's going on around him, and a lot of times he evolves to make sure that he can take advantage of a lot of the mistakes being made by a player like Julio.
Round one. Fight.
I'm always interested to see who goes forward first in a matchup, and it was definitely Julio.
Oh yeah, he's the kind of the run happy Ken player.
And Julio will often do that. He forces you to play the match at his pace. And what this does is catches you off guard. And oftentimes people turtle up a bit in reaction to it. And that's just exactly what he wants.
Now, another thing about Julio, he's very good at confirming target combos to make sure that they're officially a combo before he does anything.
And even there we saw the counter hit down strong run get confirmed to another down strong, an advanced combo for sure. Julio said to me that he plays a reactionary style Ken. So he sits there, he does his plus move down strong, sees what you do, and then completely adapts his style around that. And if he notices you're not pressing any buttons, he'll start doing fake frame traps just for the sake of it. Because why not? I mean, if they're going to let you do it, then do it.
I like the respect level that Julio has for whoever he plays. He lets you tell him how to play the game.
Exactly, and there we saw that he wasn't pressing any buttons, so he did back strong, even though that's a huge gap. So far, Vagabond is just having such a time getting anything started. Julio content to let him hang himself at this point. Any jump will die, and that's it. Yep. Once Ken gets the corner, the thing is you're so scared of him throwing you, you're so scared of him frame checking, you just want to get out of there. But DP is obviously the perfect answer to any jump, and that's what makes him so complete.
That's true. That's 100% true. It gets really hard in matchups like this, especially considering that Ken wants to push you to the corner. Regardless of who's on, all it takes is one hit into any EX burn trigger, and he has you in the corner. And then he's going to push you one time, and your back is there.
And I mean, that's just a result of the way his juggles work. He can do a medium kick Tatsu, and then a heavy punch DP afterwards. Yeah. That just brings you everywhere.
Nice dash in by Vagabond.
Oh. Very nice. It whiffs under, but still has the presence of mind for the throw. And the shimmy works perfectly.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And baits the DP. This is going to be almost a stun. Never mind, it's going to be a stun.
Oh, my God.
Golly, that's so much damage. And off the build V-trigger.
Oh, really my God. Nice reset. Vagabond.
So for people who don't know, when you do a stun in this game, it continues from where your combo left off. So if you do a long combo, it's often best to go for a reset in order to save the damage. And that's exactly what Vagabond did there. Oh my God. And Vagabond's pointing at Julio, and Julio looks guilty.
Yeah.
I think he definitely did the pause, and if that's the case, it's going to be game 2 to Vagabond.
So I want to check how much of a gentleman you are. We're playing a nice top 8 match of Street Fighter V.
If the round hasn't started yet, I would let it go.
You let it go? Wow. Yo, so Donkey just got a lot of points from me because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
If the round hasn't started yet, let's
okay,
go.
All right, Donkey, a man, a gentleman, manners maketh man.
If I'm about to lose, we'll let it go. If it's like kind of close in a weird situation, then I might take it.
Okay, all right. The true colors shining through.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not.
You would never take it?
Oh, I'm always going to take it. This is top 8, baby. I'm trying to win. I'm
You're
not here to
always
make
gonna
friends. We'll talk about it afterwards. But I'm going to take that round. High five, you messed up. I'm taking that round. We'll talk about it later. I'll get you a drink later.
And
but right now, I'm
I
taking that
definitely
round.
respect that. Right now, I don't feel that I'm personally
I was waiting for
in the
you.
running for the Capcom Cup enough to do that.
See,
You know, I
with
just
that
want to
kinda
get as many good
with
matches
that,
as I can.
With that kind of attitude, you never will be. You got to
probably
say, I'm here to win, nothing else. I believe in you, Dake. We just met, and I believe in you. The promised land is yours if you believe it and we believe it together.
Are you gonna bring me to tears, Steve?
I'm just saying. I need you to feel how in your favor I am. You know what I mean?
And I need you to watch this next round of the match. All right, so here we're
All right.
Vagabond did take the round. We're at 1-1. Yeah, I mean, that's where we're at.
Okay, nice sweep. Dead body push to the corner. Nice throw
And that's
to
the
the corner.
worst to get back thrown out of your own pressure. We're right back in the corner. Now, Ken's standing heavy kick is -4, which means it's punishable by a lot of characters. However, Nakali's 3-frame jabs are a bit stubby, so he often's not in range.
Yep.
And it's just letting him do these unsafe block strings to him. He's really got to adapt to that situation specifically.
It's really hard. If you don't know the Ken matchup, you don't know what he's negative on. So
Right.
you're a lot more skeptical of trying to attack.
And
Even
notes
after you
are
block something.
back medium punch, stand, medium kick are both negative, despite being used in pressure a lot. So you got to be able to push buttons there.
Oh wow, speaking of pressing buttons.
Oh, and missile kill! Very
Vagabond.
nice, even saves the meter.
And that's one of the harder draws in Street Fighter V. You're typically saying to yourself, I might as well spend every resource I have to take the round. Because it's so momentum based. So it's really smart for Vagabond to say, you know what?
Right, he knew exactly how much damage his combo was going to do. That's a lot of character mastery right there. Very nice. You know, the dive kick there trades, but it's a lot better than eating it with a regular jump in. And Vagabond sitting on super, any combo is going to be so big. But unfortunately, being in the corner here means that Ken's right where he wants to be. And that's not going to hit anything.
Wow. I really like that though. Because a lot of times people think that they're advantage on that.
Right.
And instead of taking it to the level of, hey, I can hit a button and interrupt him, he said, hey, I'm going to do a super because I feel like he's going to do something. Goes in the V trigger, gets the corner with the EXDP.
Oh
Wake
my
up,
god, and
DP.
one hit from Vagabond can win, but he gets back thrown. And the big problem there is he did the punish with the super, and now he's left with no bar.
A little too sure on himself right there. A little too sure.
And so we're at 1-1 on the last round of match 3. Very nice. Still respect him a little too hard. Finally throws out that poke up to the block string to stop Julio from running right back in. And with the life advantage and another jump in, Vagabond's at a huge life lead so far in round 3. Very nice, and a punish there, but doesn't confirm into the full combo.
Nice
Oh, and lets
pressure
him
here.
run on him. That's so minus.
Oh my god, these buttons are so smart.
One more
by
hit,
Julio.
wheel stun. We can see it overhead. No, a low.
Oh, he goes in and triggers. Oh
Very
my
nice
god.
punish, but no landing from the jump in.
Nice
One more
jump.
hit, overhead. No, mash out.
Caught him in the middle of a dash. People are getting really good at noticing, like, hey, you're trying to keep that pressure up. I'm gonna hit a
Right.
crouching button.
Because of course, you know, Nakali's down strong is +2, so oftentimes, you know, the guy's scared. They don't want to get hit by the next normal.
That's true.
But as you
True.
said, Julio reacting to that and knowing that the Vagabond wanted to get back in, throw him back into the corner, totally denies it with his own down strong. And countering a down jab combos into his full combo. That's one big thing that's different about this game from Street Fighter 4. Down jabs often are times only go into, you know, one quick special move, except on counter hit where you get the Street Fighter 4 type long hit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Vagabond already about to be sitting on V trigger.
Oh,
Pretty similar on life differential, but one more combo will kill. Vagabond probably gonna fish for anything to get into V trigger here. And it's just so important for Nakali to get the V trigger as fast as possible, to get an option of the better dash, to get an option of the better special moves. One more hit, and the stand light kick's such a good poke in that situation. Completely denies the counter poke from Julio. Takes back the round.
He is plus, so anything besides DP, regardless, you're not gonna get a trade. If you would have did DP, you would have traded. Anything else, you're gonna lose.
Julio keeping him out of his own space.
Wow, and Julio's still doing a great job of keeping that corner pressure. Here comes Vagabond fighting out of the corner. Low forward whiffs. Nice.
I love the way Vagabond has been noticing when Julio stops pressing buttons in his strings, and at that point is when he dashes in. Very nice anti-air and neutral jump, and that's such a big deal because when people neutral jump, they're often trying to bait something out. If they get punished for it themselves, well, that really scares them.
That's true. That is 100%.
The fake frame trap works out.
Oh,
V-trigger,
nice.
push back in the corner. And that's such a smart option to the V-reversal because Nikali is so plus after V-trigger canceling a normal. To V-reversal it back, it flips the situation around.
Yeah.
Final round.
And even if they try to do a dash in between that, you still get that extra. You get like 1 or 2 frames on top of that. So.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Misses the button. You know what? That's always a good idea.
And you know what's crazy is because you can't tell between the medium, the light, and the medium tackle. So at any point in time you try to punish it, nice super. You have to be aware that sometimes it's best to take the weakest punish. That way you don't have to worry about it ever missing. Oh my God, just like that. V-trigger, cancel back, medium punch.
And notably, Julio sitting on full super, so any combo here could do huge damage.
And he's gonna need it right about now. Vagabond coming back really strong right now.
Very nice, one more hit, we'll do it. The overhead is that hit! That overhead is so good, it's almost impossible to punish for most characters in the game. It's really quick, and it jumps, it crush counters, it's so ridiculous.
And you have to think, Nikali doesn't have a lot of quick tech options.
Right.
But that is one of them. So you have to remember that he can dash all the way in, especially if he has V-trigger cancel, dash all the way in and throw you, or dash in a close enough hit standing round, you can't punish it afterwards anyway, and leave it at that.
Exactly, Steve. Very nice DP at a range where it does not trade with the dive kick and instead beats it. Oh, no punish on the sweep.
Nice.
Very nice. Julio trying to push him to the corner, opting for many dashes and enormous pressure.
I'm loving how ready Vagabond is with the charges. A lot of times he gets random hits, it's easy for him to confirm in the charge.
Oh, the Seismo whiz, but no real punish from Julio. Low medium and the medium kick stomp. It doesn't combo, but it's really good on pressure because medium kick stomp's obviously more plus than the light one. Very nice, 10 heavy kick counter poke. And Vagabond's taking the lead in this round, but he can take it back by the out counter. Very nice. And being in V-trigger this early is so good because now Nikali's already a better character with half the round time.
But you gotta remember, that means no V-reversal. That means the pressure from Ken is gonna come that much tougher.
That is totally
and just like
true.
that, neutral jump, hard punch. Like, you have to remember, man, the minute you give up that trigger, you're saying that, hey, I'm so confident that I don't need the V-reversal. I'm gonna run you over. And that's a perfect chance for a character like Ken to take the advantage.
Right. That's totally true there. And both characters with a full sticky EX meter here.
Oh, wow. Burns,
This
he tries
is
to get the
juggle.
extra hit to go into V-skill run, I'm pretty sure.
Very nice, but Julio not biting on the shimmy. Realize he has the life lead, no reason to press buttons in a situation where it may be at all unsafe.
Julio is on set point right now, goes right to super. This will put Vagabond in the life lead.
And as I noted earlier, while the regular super doesn't give much Oki, the V-trigger one definitely does. And you see the meaty stand life kick come right after. Oh, and tries to bait that.
Oh my God.
Nice
he has
recognition.
trigger available.
But finally,
It takes it.
what Julio did there is the first time in the whole set after the minus move,
set.
he DP'd while he was minus and finally tagged a Nas. You saved that for the end, Steve, and it worked perfectly.
And a lot of people don't understand the saying, save that for nationals. Now, this is just the classic remembering that, hey, I haven't done this. And even if I do it, I'm still safe. Now, this might hit, but even if he blocks it, I'm okay.
Right.
And that is the best feeling in the world as a player that you can have.
And as a recap of that situation, what we saw there was Ken's back medium punch to back medium punch is a huge gap in between it. So you can actually poke. At the beginning, Vagabond was not poking in between it, so he kept doing it. Then once he started poking, eventually got to the point where he DP'd it, and that was the end of the set. So really the adaptation and the tricking of the mind from Julio.
Yeah, it's a heavy case of conditioning, especially in a matchup like this. You made it to top 8, and a lot of players don't understand. If you're a higher caliber player, you kind of erase the smaller instances of which, like, hey, he's not going to react to this, he maybe will react to this. But this is the perfect example when you save it for the very last